Hey, what's going on? What's happening, YouTube? Thank you guys for tuning in. Happy Friday. The weekend is here. So today I'm going to try to keep this video kind of short and sweet, but just kind of wanted to introduce another hustle that we haven't really talked about on this channel, and it's the idea of buying store returns and then reselling the merchandise. So this particular one near me isn't too far away. This is called slybuy.com. It's about 50 minutes outside of Chicago. It's located in Shorewood, Illinois. Now, this site does store returns, and I noticed they must have arrangements with like Home Depot and Lowe's and a lot of those stores, because I tend to notice a lot of their types of stuff is like home goods. It's a lot of power tools, a lot of like bulk flooring. You could buy an entire pallet full of ceiling fans or exterior lighting, but there's all types of things out here like this. So if you're wanting to find something like this near you, search something like pallet store returns. Omaha, if you're in Omaha, Nebraska, or Pallet Store Returns Tampa, if you're in Tampa, Florida. There's a lot of liquidation companies, like this one, Direct Liquidation or Pallet Bid. There's a lot of liquidation companies who do this, but, a lot of times you can actually buy direct from the source. So Walmart has a program like this where you can buy essentially stuff that's been returned to Walmart. Sometimes it's all completely random. A lot of times you kind of know what's in the unit. So this one is home entertainment. So you're going to have things like Google Home and cameras and electronics and sound bars for TVs and things like that. Here's general merchandise, just kind of more random stuff, furniture, microwaves, clothing. So you can do this directly through Walmart. A lot of these liquidation companies and a lot of the Walmarts and Targets and Home Depots and things like that, a lot of times these bigger stores are going to require that you have a reseller certificate or a tax ID. But not all of them do. Like Home Depot has their own program here. Let's see what else comes up. Direct liquidation. But you can just take a look around. There's all types of stuff. It's just a whole warehouse full of store returns, and there's definitely some money in this. I'll show you guys the one near me. And if you can find a local one near you, these ones are kind of cool. So this place, you can buy entire pallets of stuff. So let's see what this is for $40. Which one was that? For $40, doesn't look like we can really. Looks like you get a couple of wet vacs, a ceiling fan. I'm not really sure what else is in here. I notice a lot of times it'll be like bulk flooring, so you might have, a whole pallet full of like mixed laminate flooring. Sometimes it's tile. Let's see, what do we got here? Some wet vacs, some power cords. I think I saw another one earlier that was just like full of ceiling fans. Let's see, which one was that? A lot of times, like I said, like exterior lighting. Here's a bunch of kind of Hampton Bay. We got a chandelier, a ceiling light, I think some exterior lights. These are like those ground stakes that go into the ground. What's kind of, I guess, a good thing and a bad thing about this particular site, most people who are flipping stuff, you want to flip stuff online, right? It's just a lot easier to list something on Amazon or eBay than it is to, have to go hustle up at a flea market Saturdays and Sundays, or having to meet up with people in person from OfferUp, Craigslist, Let's Go 5 Miles. But the thing about that is I think because less people are willing to get out there and really kind of do the legwork, there tends to be more money in it a lot of times. So, a lot of times, look, a whole pallet full of this stuff for $40, you might be able to get $40 for a single item, and everything else is pure profit. So it is going to be a little bit more legwork. It is going to be more meeting up with people. Okay, here's a whole pallet of lighting and stuff like that, $14, $55, $35. But yeah, like I said, a lot of this stuff is kind of too large. It's cost prohibitive to ship. We can also look at auctions ending on like a particular day. So this auction's ending Monday. I think we already looked at that one. This one looks like mixed flooring. What else do we got here? Toilets, tiles. Like Hampton Bay lights, but there are electronics and stuff in here too. If we go back to the home page, sometimes there's some decent like camera lenses and things like that, like really expensive multi-$100 camera lenses that you can get for $20 or $40. And one kind of cool thing about this place is I realize not everybody's going to be local, but if you are local, you can actually go in. Whatever you bought, they'll let you plug it in, see if it works before you buy it. So if you buy something online and then you get in there and you say, okay, you're picking it up in person, I want to test this before I take it home. You plug it in, the blender or the light or whatever else doesn't work. You don't have to buy it. There's no strike against you, no hard feelings. So that's one of the cool things is they let you test stuff. And they actually have pretty cheap shipping too. So, a lot of this stuff probably wouldn't, it probably isn't worth it to pay $8 to have this light shipped out to you. But even on like heavier, bulkier items that would cost us a lot of money to ship, because they're doing a lot of shipping and have a lot of bulk discounts, pretty much, I think almost everything is like a flat $8.95 to ship. But yeah, if this is something that interests you, start looking into pallet returns. You may also want to start searching for pallet returns and then like your city or your state, and you can probably find some local ones where you may actually even be able to go in and kind of test out the merchandise. So I've gotten a number of like YouTube comments and emails about this over the years. I've been using this slide by for a while, although I haven't used it in quite some time. I think the last time I bought something off of here, I don't know if you guys remember when Polaroid brought out those Polaroid Cube cameras. It was kind of meant to compete with the GoPro, even though it's not necessarily truly an action cam. But those things were going for what, 99 or 120 bucks or something like that. I think I picked up three or four of them for like 28 bucks or 35 bucks. And I think I wound up getting about 60 a piece when I resold them. All of them wound up working. So, there's some money to be made on here. Maybe worthwhile to kind of save this into your bookmarks or your favorites. Check back from time to time, see if they have anything interesting. And also, hop on Google, start checking out some of these different return or liquidation sites. Maybe something to get into. Maybe a good way to get some cheap products to sell on eBay or Amazon. So if you guys have ever done this yourself and you have any tips to share with people, feel free to drop them in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button below. Until next time, guys, have a great weekend, and I will catch you on the next video.